Peru is a land of breathtaking extremes, where the forces of nature have sculpted a world of astonishing beauty and complexity. Here, the wild heart of South America beats with a rhythm shaped by ancient mountains, endless forests, and the ceaseless flow of rivers. To the west, a vast sun-baked desert stretches along the edge of the Pacific Ocean. The land is parched and windswept, where sand dunes ripple toward the horizon and the salty air carries the cries of seabirds. Yet, just beyond this arid expanse, the earth rises abruptly, as if reaching for the sky itself. This is the mighty Andes, a colossal backbone of stone and ice that slices through the continent. Towering peaks, crowned with snow and shrouded in mist, pierce the clouds. Deep canyons, carved by ancient rivers, plunge into shadowy depths, their walls painted with the colors of mineral-rich earth. In these high altitudes, the air is thin and crisp, carrying the scent of frost and wildflowers. The weather is unpredictable. One moment, sunlight glitters on icy slopes. The next, storms sweep across the ridges, cloaking the world in swirling clouds. Yet even here, life endures against all odds. The slopes are dotted with hardy plants. Tufts of ichu grass, cushion-like mosses, and tiny alpine flowers that bloom in defiance of the cold. Wild animals roam these heights. Nimble vicuñas graze on sparse vegetation, while the elusive Andean fox slips silently among the rocks. Each species is a marvel of adaptation, perfectly tuned to survive in this challenging realm. Scattered among the peaks, ancient stones stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time. These weathered outcrops and boulders, shaped by wind and ice, provide shelter and vantage points for mountain dwellers. The mountains themselves seem alive, their presence felt in every gust of wind and every echoing call. Descend from these lofty heights, and the world transforms. The mountains give way to lush green slopes, and soon the dense, tangled embrace of the Amazon rainforest unfolds, a living tapestry of life, vibrant and unending. The Amazon is a vast, emerald sea, its canopy stretching as far as the eye can see. From above, the forest appears unbroken, a living ocean of leaves and branches, pulsing with the energy of countless living things. Within this humid world, the air is thick with moisture and the scent of earth and growing things. Every inch of the jungle teems with life. Vines twist around ancient trunks, moss carpets the ground, and fungi bloom in the shadows. The diversity here is staggering, a testament to millions of years of evolution. Mighty rivers wind through the forest, their waters dark and mysterious. These rivers are the lifeblood of the jungle, nourishing the land and shaping the habitats of countless creatures. Tributaries branch and merge, creating a labyrinth of waterways that pulse with hidden activity. High above, in the sunlit canopy, life flourishes in the treetops. Agile monkeys leap from branch to branch, their calls echoing through the leaves. Brightly colored birds flit among the foliage, searching for fruit and insects. Far below, the forest floor is a world of shadows and secrets. Here, little sunlight penetrates, and the undergrowth is thick with ferns, fallen leaves, and the slow decay that feeds the cycle of life. In every layer of the forest, from the highest branches to the damp earth, millions of species coexist. Leafcutter ants march in endless lines, carrying fragments of green to their underground nests. Poison dart frogs flash brilliant colors as a warning to would-be predators. Orchids bloom in impossible places, their roots clinging to bark and stone. The rainforest is a symphony of color and sound. The air vibrates with the calls of birds, the hum of insects, and the distant roar of hidden waterfalls. Every moment is alive with movement. Every shadow conceals a story. Within these two extraordinary worlds, the soaring Andes and the boundless Amazon, dwell some of the planet's most remarkable creatures. Each is a master of its domain, shaped by the challenges and opportunities of its environment. These animals are living testaments to the power of adaptation. In the mountains, thick fur and keen senses protect against the cold and thin air. In the jungle, camouflage, agility, and cunning are the keys to survival. The silent puma stalks the rocky slopes, its every movement a blend of patience and power. Above, the Andean condor rides the mountain winds, its vast wings casting shadows over the land below. These are symbols of strength and freedom, perfectly attuned to the wild heights they call home. In the dense rainforest, the jaguar reigns as a silent and powerful predator. Its spotted coat blends seamlessly with the dappled light, and its presence is felt in every rustle of leaves and every fleeting shadow. Playful monkeys swing through the treetops, their nimble hands and prehensile tails allowing them to navigate the tangled canopy with ease. Their social bonds and clever behaviors are essential for survival in this complex world. Scarlet macaws, with feathers ablaze in red, blue and yellow, soar above the forest, their calls ringing out as they search for fruit and seeds. Their flights paint the sky with color, a living celebration of the jungle's abundance. Every animal, from the smallest insect to the largest predator, plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. Their behaviors, hunting, foraging, nesting, and migrating, shape the very fabric of their habitats, maintaining the delicate balance that allows these ecosystems to flourish. This journey will reveal the hidden lives of these magnificent animals, each one a marvel of evolution and resilience. We will explore their homes, from the icy, wind-lashed peaks of the Andes to the steamy, shadowed floor of the Amazon. Each habitat is a world unto itself, filled with challenges and wonders. We will witness the extraordinary skills that allow these creatures to survive, how they hunt with precision, evade danger with cunning, and adapt to the ever-changing demands of their environment. We will see the tender care with which they raise their young, the ingenious strategies they use to find food, and the fierce determination with which they defend themselves and their territories. From camouflage and mimicry to speed and stealth, every adaptation is a story of survival, written in the language of the wild. These animals are not just inhabitants of their world, they are its architects. Their actions shape the landscapes, disperse seeds, control populations, and create the conditions for new life to flourish. Their stories are more than tales of survival. They are reminders of the intricate beauty and profound significance of the natural world. The balance they maintain is fragile, and the need to protect these wild places is more urgent than ever. Let us begin our immersive journey into Peru's wild heart, where every mountain, river, and forest tells a story of life's extraordinary power and resilience. High in the rugged, windswept terrain of the Andes, where jagged peaks pierce the sky and valleys plunge into shadow, a masterful predator moves with ghost-like stealth. The air is thin, the ground is harsh, and only the most resilient creatures survive here. This is the puma, also known as the mountain lion, a silent shadow, perfectly adapted to this formidable world. Its sleek, tawny coat is not just beautiful, but a masterstroke of camouflage, blending seamlessly with the lichen-streaked rocks and golden grasses that blanket the slopes. The puma's muscular body is built for both power and grace. With limbs coiled like springs, it can leap across yawning chasms and scale sheer cliffs with astonishing agility. Every movement is calculated, every step silent as it navigates the labyrinth of boulders and scree. The Andes are home to a tapestry of elusive wildlife, each species a master of survival. The puma is an apex predator, but it is not alone in its quest for survival. Herds of vicuñas graze the high plains, their keen senses always alert for danger. Agile Andean foxes dart between rocks, while the rare Andean cat slinks through the shadows, both predator and prey in this intricate web. The puma's hunting strategy is a study in patience and precision. It can wait motionless for hours, its golden eyes fixed on a distant herd. When the moment comes, it launches a sudden, explosive attack. Its powerful jaws and razor-sharp claws are formidable weapons, capable of bringing down prey many times its own size. The puma's adaptability is legendary. In the icy heights, it stalks vicuñas and mountain rodents. Descending into the lower forested valleys, it slips through dense undergrowth, hunting deer and even capybaras near the misty fringes of the rainforest. Its territory stretches from snow-dusted peaks to emerald cloud forests, a testament to its resilience. The life of a puma is one of solitude. Males and females roam vast, overlapping territories, coming together only briefly to mate. Their encounters are fleeting, marked by cautious curiosity and the silent exchange of scents. For a mother puma, the mountains are both nursery and battleground. She raises her cubs alone, teaching them the art of stalking, the patience of waiting, and the courage to face the unknown. Every lesson is vital, for only the most skilled will survive in this unforgiving land. When the time comes, the young pumas set off alone, venturing into the wild to carve out their own territories. This solitary existence is a hallmark of the species, ensuring that each puma has enough space and resources to thrive. Yet life in the Andes is fraught with challenges. Prey is scarce, and competition is fierce. The puma must constantly adapt, shifting its hunting grounds and strategies with the changing seasons. It is a delicate balance, maintained by the silent dance of predator and prey. The Andes are alive with elusive creatures. The Andean fox, nimble and clever, hunts for rodents and birds among the rocks. The rare Andean cat, a ghostly presence, stalks its prey in silence. Overhead, the mighty Andean condor rides the thermals, scanning the land for carrion, while the spectacled bear forages in the highland forests, a gentle giant among the shadows. Each of these silent predators and elusive animals plays a vital role in the intricate web of life. The puma, as the apex predator, helps control populations of herbivores, maintaining the delicate balance of the mountain ecosystem. Its presence is a testament to the wild, untamed spirit of the Andes, a guardian of the high peaks, moving unseen through the mists and shadows. In this realm of stone and sky, survival belongs to the silent, the patient, and the unseen. The Andes remain a sanctuary for these remarkable creatures, their secrets hidden in the shifting light and echoing silence of the mountains. High above the jagged, snow-capped peaks of the Andes, a shadow glides silently across the land. With wings that stretch over 3 meters from tip to tip, the Andean condor reigns as the undisputed master of these skies. Its immense wingspan, the largest of any land bird, allows it to ride the mountain winds with effortless grace, barely moving a feather as it soars for hours on end. The condor's flight is a marvel of natural engineering. Rather than flapping, it relies on the powerful updrafts and thermals that rise from the sun-warmed slopes and deep valleys. With a subtle tilt of its broad wings, the condor catches these invisible currents, spiraling ever higher, gaining altitude with almost no energy expended. From these dizzying heights it surveys the vast, rugged landscape below, its keen eyesight able to spot the faintest movement or the glint of a carcass from kilometers away. The Andean condor is not a predator, but a scavenger, one of the most important in the high Andes. It glides across immense distances, sometimes traveling hundreds of kilometers in a single day, searching for the remains of animals that have succumbed to the harsh mountain environment. When a carcass is found, the condor's powerful hooked beak comes into play, tearing through tough hides and sinew with ease. Its arrival is often the signal for other scavengers, smaller birds, foxes, and insects, to join the feast, each playing their part in the cycle of life and death. The condor's role in the ecosystem is vital. By consuming dead animals, it prevents the spread of disease that could otherwise devastate wildlife populations. Nothing goes to waste in these mountains. Every scrap of flesh and bone is consumed, returning nutrients to the earth and keeping the ecosystem in balance. The condor's presence ensures that the harsh, unforgiving landscape remains clean and healthy, a testament to the intricate web of life that thrives here. In the early morning, condors can be seen perched on rocky outcrops, wings outstretched to catch the first rays of sunlight. This behavior, known as sunning, helps them warm up after the cold Andean night, preparing their powerful muscles for the day's long flights. Once aloft, they ride the thermals, circling higher and higher, their black and white plumage stark against the brilliant blue sky. The Andean condor's flight patterns are a study in efficiency and elegance. It glides with minimal effort, using the landscape itself to conserve energy. Steep cliffs and deep valleys create natural wind tunnels, and the condor expertly navigates these, adjusting its altitude and direction with the slightest movement. When descending, it tucks its wings and dives with astonishing speed, only to spread them wide again and catch another updraft. These majestic birds are often seen in small groups, especially when food is plentiful. At a carcass, a strict hierarchy is observed, with the largest and most dominant birds feeding first. Their powerful beaks and strong necks allow them to access the toughest parts of a carcass, while smaller scavengers wait their turn, ensuring that every part of the animal is consumed. The condor's life is one of patience and endurance. With a slow reproductive cycle, laying only a single egg every 2 years, each individual is precious. Nests are built on inaccessible cliff ledges, safe from most predators, where the chick is raised in the thin mountain air. The young condor will spend years learning the secrets of the wind, perfecting the art of flight before it can claim its place among the lords of the Andes. For millennia, the Andean condor has been a symbol of power, eternity, and the wild spirit of the mountains. Its silhouette against the setting sun is a timeless image, a reminder of the delicate balance that sustains life in one of the world's most dramatic landscapes. As the condor soars, it carries with it the legacy of the Andes, a living embodiment of majesty, resilience, and the enduring wonders of the natural world. Deep within the tangled, humid heart of the Peruvian Amazon, a world teeming with life, the jaguar reigns as the region's apex predator. Every day, this elusive cat moves silently through a labyrinth of towering trees, dense vines, and thick undergrowth, its senses finely tuned to the rhythms of the rainforest. The jaguar is the largest feline in the Americas, a creature of immense strength and breathtaking beauty. Its powerful frame is built for stealth and sudden bursts of speed, making it a master of ambush. Its golden-orange coat, adorned with intricate dark rosettes, blends seamlessly with the dappled sunlight and shadow of the forest floor, providing perfect camouflage as it stalks through the undergrowth. Unlike most big cats, the jaguar is an exceptional swimmer. Rivers and flooded forests are no barrier. It glides through water with ease, hunting both on land and in the tangled waterways that crisscross its domain. As dusk falls, the jaguar becomes a shadow among shadows. It is a solitary and primarily nocturnal hunter, moving with ghostly silence, its padded paws barely making a sound on the leaf-littered ground. The jaguar's jaws are the most powerful of any big cat relative to its size. With a single crushing bite, it can pierce the thick skulls or shells of its prey, a testament to its evolutionary mastery. This formidable bite allows the jaguar to employ a unique hunting technique, dispatching its prey with a lethal bite to the back of the skull, ending the hunt in an instant. Its approach is patient and calculated, often waiting motionless for hours before launching a swift, decisive attack. The jaguar's diet is astonishingly varied, encompassing more than 85 different species, from the largest rodents like capybaras to nimble monkeys, armored armadillos, and even formidable reptiles. The jaguar's menu reflects the incredible diversity of the rainforest. In the Amazon, it preys on capybaras grazing at the water's edge, peccaries rooting through the undergrowth, monkeys leaping through the canopy, and even caimans and turtles basking on muddy banks. Each hunt is a delicate balance of patience, stealth, and explosive power. The jaguar's ability to hunt in both water and on land makes it a formidable predator. It often ambushes animals that come to drink, using the cover of water lilies and tangled roots to approach unseen, then striking with lightning speed. But the jaguar is not alone in this intricate web of life. The Amazon is home to other formidable predators. Giant anacondas lurking beneath the water's surface, harpy eagles soaring above the canopy, and caimans patrolling the rivers. Each predator carves out its own niche, their lives intertwined in a delicate balance of competition and coexistence. The daily life of the jaguar is a constant interplay of stealth, patience, and power. It must navigate a world filled with both opportunity and danger, where every movement is calculated, every hunt a test of skill and strength. As night deepens, the rainforest comes alive with the calls of frogs, the rustle of small mammals, and the distant splash of fish. The jaguar moves through this symphony of life, a silent and watchful presence, ever alert to the shifting patterns of its world. In the flooded forests, the jaguar's swimming prowess allows it to pursue prey that few other predators can reach. It glides through blackwater creeks and swamps, its eyes and ears attuned to the faintest ripple or movement. Every aspect of the jaguar's existence is shaped by the rainforest. Its camouflage, its hunting rituals, and its solitary nature are all adaptations to a world where survival depends on both strength and subtlety. Yet, even the king of the Amazon faces challenges. The ever-changing landscape, shifting prey populations, and the constant need to defend territory make life in the rainforest a daily struggle. The jaguar's presence is a vital thread in the Amazon's web of life. Its role as apex predator helps maintain the balance of species, shaping the very structure of the ecosystem. In this vast, untamed wilderness, the jaguar's story is one of power, mystery, and survival, a living symbol of the Amazon's wild wonders and a testament to the intricate, interdependent world of the rainforest. Along the winding rivers and in the lush wetlands of the Peruvian Amazon, a remarkable creature quietly shapes the landscape. Here, the capybara, the world's largest rodent, moves with a calm dignity, embodying the spirit of the Waterside wilderness. Weighing up to 65 kilograms, the capybara is an impressive sight. Its barrel-shaped body and gentle eyes give it a peaceful appearance, while its size sets it apart from all other rodents. With a face reminiscent of a giant guinea pig, it is instantly recognizable. Capybaras are true masters of the water. Their semi-aquatic nature means they spend much of their lives swimming, wading, and resting in the cool embrace of rivers and marshes. They glide effortlessly through the water, their bodies perfectly adapted for an amphibious existence. Social bonds are at the heart of capybara life. These gentle giants form tight-knit family groups, sometimes numbering up to 40 individuals. Within these herds, complex relationships unfold. Mothers nurture their young, siblings play, and elders keep watch. Living in groups offers safety. Many eyes and ears are always on alert, scanning for danger. When a predator approaches, perhaps a jaguar or an anaconda, the group's vigilance is their first line of defense. Despite these threats, capybaras are the embodiment of tranquility. They are often seen basking in the sun, sprawled on muddy banks, or gently grazing on lush vegetation. Their calm demeanor sets the tone for life along the river. Every aspect of the capybara's body is designed for its watery world. Its eyes, ears, and nostrils are set high on its head, allowing it to remain almost completely submerged while still keeping watch and breathing. Its partially webbed feet provide powerful propulsion in water and sure footing on slippery banks. When danger draws near, capybaras slip silently beneath the surface, able to hold their breath for several minutes as they swim to safety. Even the youngest members of the group quickly learn these vital survival skills, guided by the watchful adults. As herbivores, capybaras feed mainly on aquatic plants and grasses. Their constant grazing helps to control the growth of vegetation, maintaining open spaces along the riverbanks. These clearings are vital for countless other species, from birds to amphibians, who rely on the capybara's landscaping. The presence of healthy capybara populations is a sign of a thriving ecosystem. Their abundance reflects the delicate balance between predator and prey, plant and animal, water and land. Where capybaras flourish, the web of life is strong. Yet, the capybara's world is not without challenges. Changes to their wetland homes, whether from natural shifts or environmental pressures, can threaten the stability of their populations. The health of the rivers and forests is intimately tied to the fate of these gentle giants. As a keystone species, capybaras are both gardeners and prey. They shape the landscape with their grazing and sustain the great predators of the Amazon. Their story is woven into the very fabric of the rainforest. To protect the capybara is to protect the rivers, the forests, and the intricate web of life that depends on them. These gentle giants are not just residents of the Waterside, they are guardians of Peru's wild wonders, ensuring the rainforest remains vibrant for generations to come. High in the emerald labyrinth of the Amazon rainforest canopy, a world unfolds that few eyes ever witness. Here, sunlight filters through a living mosaic of leaves, and the air is alive with the movement of extraordinary acrobats, animals whose very existence depends on their mastery of the treetops. Among the most remarkable of these is the black-headed spider monkey, an agile primate perfectly designed for a life spent far above the forest floor. But they are not alone. Howler monkeys, squirrel monkeys, capuchins, and tamarins all share this aerial realm, each with their own unique adaptations for survival. Spider monkeys possess incredibly long, slender arms and legs, allowing them to bridge vast gaps between branches. Their most remarkable feature, however, is their prehensile tail, a muscular, flexible appendage that acts as a fifth limb, capable of curling tightly around branches for a secure grip. This tail is so strong and dexterous that it can support the monkey's entire body weight, freeing their hands and feet for foraging or play. Other canopy dwellers, like capuchins and tamarins, also use their tails for balance and stability as they navigate the tangled network of vines and branches. Watching these primates travel through the canopy is like witnessing a living ballet. Spider monkeys launch themselves across dizzying gaps, swinging and leaping with astonishing speed and precision. Howler monkeys move with deliberate strength, while squirrel monkeys dart nimbly, their small bodies perfectly suited for quick, acrobatic maneuvers. Life in the canopy is intensely social. Spider monkeys live in large, loosely organized communities, often gathering in groups to rest, groom, or play. Capuchins and squirrel monkeys form tight-knit troops, their constant chatter and playful antics echoing through the treetops. To find enough food, these primates often split into smaller foraging parties, each group exploring different parts of the forest in search of sustenance. Their diet consists almost entirely of ripe fruit, which they locate by traveling over vast distances. Keen eyesight and a sharp sense of smell help them detect the sweet aroma of fruit hidden among the foliage. This fruit-based diet makes them vital to the health of the rainforest. As they feast, they inadvertently become gardeners of the jungle. As these acrobats eat fruit in one location and travel to another, they disperse seeds in their droppings, spreading new life across the forest. This process of seed dispersal is essential for forest regeneration, allowing new trees and plants to take root and flourish, ensuring the continued diversity and renewal of the rainforest ecosystem. The social lives of these canopy dwellers are complex and fascinating. Bonds are formed and reinforced through grooming, play, and shared foraging. Communication is key. Spider monkeys use a wide variety of postures, facial expressions, and vocalizations to convey messages, from warnings of danger to invitations to play. Long, resonant calls echo through the forest, helping groups keep track of each other across the vast, leafy expanse. The deep roars of howler monkeys can travel for miles, while the sharp calls of squirrel monkeys signal their presence to friends and rivals alike. Within these communities, the bond between mother and offspring is especially strong. A mother spider monkey will care for her single baby for several years, carrying it on her back as she moves through the trees. Capuchin and tamarin mothers are equally attentive, nurturing their young with patience and care. Young primates learn the art of canopy acrobatics by watching and imitating their elders, gradually gaining the confidence to leap, swing, and climb on their own. Reproduction among these primates is slow. Females give birth only once every 2 to 4 years, and the young require years of care and learning before they are ready to face the canopy on their own. Life in the canopy is not without its challenges. Food can be scarce, and the ever-changing forest demands constant vigilance and adaptability from its acrobatic inhabitants. The survival of these remarkable animals depends on the health and continuity of the rainforest itself. Only in vast, unbroken stretches of primary forest can they find the resources and space they need to thrive. In this vibrant, interconnected world above the forest floor, every leap, swing, and call is a testament to the extraordinary adaptations and social bonds that define the acrobats of the rainforest canopy. As the sun sets and the forest quiets, the acrobats of the canopies settle in for the night, their legacy written in the seeds they have sown and the branches they have mastered, guardians of the rainforest and living wonders of the wild. High above the clouds, where the air is thin and the land stretches endlessly beneath a vast, piercing sky, lies the Andean Altiplano, a realm of extremes and astonishing beauty. Here, at elevations soaring beyond 4,000 meters, the world is sculpted by wind, sun, and frost. The land is a patchwork of golden bunch grasses, mossy cushions, and hardy shrubs, each plant a survivor, clinging to life in rocky soils and braving the relentless cold. Among these resilient tufts, the vicuña moves with quiet grace, its slender form perfectly at home in this wild open expanse. The vicuña, wild cousin to the llama and alpaca, is a marvel of adaptation. Smaller and more delicate than its relatives, it glides across the plains with a light, deer-like gait, its limbs long and nimble for swift movement over uneven ground. Its large, watchful eyes scan the horizon, ever alert to the subtle shifts of wind and shadow that signal danger. The treasures of the high plains are not only found in the animals that roam here, but in the very fabric of life that endures. The ichu grass, tough and wiry, forms the staple of the vicuña's diet. Its roots anchor the soil against erosion, while its blades provide both food and shelter for countless insects and small birds. In sheltered hollows, tiny wildflowers bloom in brief, brilliant bursts of color, attracting hummingbirds and hardy pollinators that flit between the blossoms, defying the chill. The vicuña's survival in this harsh environment is owed to its extraordinary fleece, a true wonder of nature. Beneath a protective outer coat lies a dense, downy underlayer of the finest fibers found in the animal kingdom. Each hair is so slender and soft that it traps air, creating a barrier against the biting cold and sudden storms that sweep the plains. This fleece is so effective that the vicuña can withstand nights when temperatures plunge far below freezing, its breath steaming in the icy air as it stands watch beneath the stars. The outer coat, coarser and more robust, shields the animal from the cutting winds and driving rain that lash the highlands. When storms roll in, the vicuña shakes off water and huddles with its companions, their bodies pressed close for warmth and protection. In the morning, frost sparkles on their backs, a testament to the cold they have endured and overcome. Life on the Altiplano is a constant test of endurance. The sun, unfiltered by thick atmosphere, burns fiercely by day, while the nights bring a deep, penetrating chill. Yet the plains are alive with subtle movement, herds of vicuñas grazing, pausing to nibble at the tough grasses, small rodents darting between rocks, Andean foxes slinking through the shadows in search of prey. Overhead, the Andean Condor soars, riding thermals that rise from the sun-warmed earth, its vast wings casting fleeting shadows across the land. The vicuña's teeth, ever growing, are perfectly suited to their abrasive diet, allowing them to graze on the tough, fibrous plants that few other animals can digest. Their keen senses and remarkable speed, nearly 50 kilometers per hour, are their best defenses against the puma, the silent hunter of these heights. Social bonds are the heart of vicuña life. Family groups, led by a vigilant male, move together across the plains. The dominant male stands sentinel on a rise, scanning for threats while the females and young feed. At his warning call, the herd bunches tightly, ready to flee at the slightest hint of danger. Young males, not yet strong enough to claim a family, form bachelor herds, learning the ways of the high plains and waiting for their chance to lead. This intricate social structure, combined with their physical adaptations, is the key to the vicuña's survival. In the face of freezing winds, searing sun, and prowling predators, the herd endures, each member a vital part of the whole, each day a triumph over adversity. The high plains are a land of hidden riches, where every living thing is a testament to resilience and the quiet power of adaptation. The vicuña, with its golden fleece and gentle spirit, is the crown jewel of this wild domain, a living treasure, perfectly attuned to the rhythms of the Andean sky. High in the rugged Andes, two remarkable animals have become icons of survival and adaptation, the llama and the alpaca. These gentle creatures roam the wind-swept plateaus and steep slopes, their forms silhouetted against the vast, cloud-streaked sky. For millennia, they have thrived in an environment where few others can endure, their presence a testament to the power of nature's ingenuity. Both llamas and alpacas trace their ancestry to wild camelids like the vicuña, whose slender forms still graze the high grasslands. Over thousands of years, these animals have evolved to meet the challenges of the mountains, developing unique traits that set them apart from their lowland relatives. The llama, tall and sturdy, is the larger of the two. Its long neck and alert eyes scan the horizon, while its powerful legs carry it confidently along narrow, rocky trails. Llamas are highly social, forming tight-knit herds that communicate through a series of gentle hums, ear movements, and body language. Their calm, intelligent nature allows them to navigate the unpredictable terrain with remarkable poise. Adapted for life at altitude, llamas possess soft, padded feet with two toes, perfectly designed to grip the loose stones and fragile soils of the high Andes. Their sure-footedness allows them to traverse steep inclines and narrow ledges, moving with a grace that belies their size. The alpaca, smaller and more delicate, is instantly recognizable by its dense, luxurious fleece. These animals graze quietly among the tufts of highland grass, their thick coats insulating them from the biting cold and fierce winds that sweep the mountains. There are two main breeds of alpaca, each with its own distinctive fleece. The huacaya, with its dense, spongy fiber, resembles a living teddy bear, while the Suri's long, silky locks cascade in elegant waves shimmering in the mountain sunlight. Both types are perfectly suited to the harsh climate, their wool providing warmth and protection. Life at high altitude demands extraordinary adaptations. Llamas and alpacas possess a unique form of hemoglobin in their blood, allowing them to absorb oxygen with exceptional efficiency. In the thin, rarefied air, this adaptation is vital, enabling them to remain active and healthy where other animals would struggle for breath. As herbivores, llamas and alpacas are expert foragers, able to subsist on the tough, wiry grasses and sparse vegetation of the puna. Their three-chambered stomachs extract every possible nutrient from their meager diet, a crucial adaptation for survival in this challenging environment. These animals are not only adapted to the land, but to each other. Llamas and alpacas often graze side by side, their herds mingling peacefully. Social bonds are strong, with individuals grooming, nuzzling, and resting together, reinforcing the unity of the group. In the vast silence of the Andes, the presence of llamas and alpacas brings life and movement to the landscape. Their gentle calls echo across the valleys, a reminder of the enduring companionship and resilience that define these remarkable animals. The llama and alpaca are more than just survivors of the mountains. They are living symbols of adaptation, cooperation, and the quiet strength required to flourish in one of the world's most demanding environments. In the silent, windswept heights of the Andes, the puma moves with a grace born of centuries of adaptation. Every muscle, every step, is a testament to its mastery of this harsh, unforgiving world. The puma is not merely a predator, it is a guardian, maintaining the balance between prey and vegetation, ensuring that the fragile alpine meadows are not overgrazed and that the cycle of life continues undisturbed. High above the emerald canopy of the Amazon, the blue and yellow macaw glides effortlessly, its vibrant feathers a flash of color against the endless green. This bird is more than a symbol of beauty. It is a vital link in the rainforest's web. As it feeds on fruits and nuts, the macaw disperses seeds far and wide, nurturing the next generation of trees and helping to regenerate the forest with every flight. Across Peru, a breathtaking array of animals, each uniquely adapted to their environment, form a living mosaic of resilience and ingenuity. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, every creature plays a role in sustaining the intricate balance of these wild places. The jaguar's powerful jaws, the condor's vast wingspan, the capybara's webbed feet, each feature is a masterpiece of evolution, honed by the demands of survival in a land of extremes. These adaptations allow them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, to hunt, to hide, to thrive in places where only the most resilient can endure. The condor, riding the invisible rivers of air above the mountains, is the silent watcher of the heights. The jaguar, moving like a shadow through the dense undergrowth, is the silent enforcer of the jungle's laws. The capybara, at home in the water, is a gentle steward of the riverbanks, shaping the flow of life along the Amazon's countless streams. The vicuña, with its delicate fleece, survives where few others can, grazing on sparse grasses and enduring the biting cold. Each of these animals is a story of triumph over adversity, a living record of nature's endless creativity. Together, these guardians form a community, their lives intertwined in a delicate dance of competition and cooperation. No creature exists in isolation. Each depends on the others, directly or indirectly, for survival. The rainforest and the mountains are living tapestries, woven from countless threads of life. Remove one, and the pattern unravels. Protect them all, and the ecosystem flourishes. The health of these habitats is reflected in the vitality of their inhabitants. Where the forest is whole, the animals thrive. Where the land is scarred, life falters. The puma and the condor are sentinels of the high Andes, their presence a sign that the wild heart of the mountains still beats strong. In the Amazon, the jaguar, the spider monkey, and the macaw are the keepers of the forest's secrets, their lives bound to the fate of the trees and rivers. Each animal is a guardian in its own right, shaping the world around it in ways both subtle and profound. The spider monkey, for example, is a gardener of the forest. As it feasts on fruit, it scatters seeds across the jungle, ensuring that new life takes root and the forest remains ever-renewing. The condor, feeding on carrion, cleanses the land of decay, preventing disease and returning nutrients to the earth. Every animal, from the smallest insect to the mightiest predator, has a role to play. Some are pollinators, some are seed dispersers, some are hunters, and some are prey. Together, they create a system that is both resilient and fragile. When one guardian is lost, a unique role vanishes forever, leaving a gap that no other can fill. The presence of these animals is a sign of a healthy, functioning ecosystem, a paradise where life can flourish in all its forms. Yet this paradise is fragile. Many of its guardians now stand on the edge, their habitats shrinking, their numbers dwindling. The forests are felled, the grasslands burned, the rivers polluted. The balance that has endured for millennia is now threatened by forces that move faster than nature can adapt. The jaguar, once ruler of an endless green kingdom, now prowls the edges of fragmented forests. The spider monkey, once swinging through a sea of leaves, now searches for food in a thinning canopy. But even in the face of adversity, there are stories of resilience. The vicuña, once nearly lost, now grazes again on the highland plains, a symbol of nature's ability to recover when given the chance. Their return brings hope, showing that when the land is protected and left to heal, the guardians can reclaim their place. Each animal that returns, each habitat that recovers, strengthens the web of life and restores the balance that sustains all. Conservation, in its truest sense, is the work of the wild itself, animals shaping their world, maintaining the cycles that support all life. When the guardians are strong, the ecosystem is in balance. When they falter, the paradise they protect begins to unravel. The wild wonders of Peru are not just beautiful, they are essential, each animal a living thread in the fabric of the world. Their lives are stories of adaptation, survival, and interdependence, written across the mountains and forests of this extraordinary land. As the sun rises over the Andes and the Amazon awakens, the guardians begin their daily rituals, hunting, foraging, nurturing the next generation. Their vigilance, their strength, and their wisdom are the foundation of this fragile paradise. The future of the Andes and the Amazon rests on the continued presence of these guardians, each one irreplaceable, each one vital. By maintaining the balance, by fulfilling their ancient roles, they ensure that the wild heart of Peru will continue to beat for generations yet to come. In their presence we find the promise of renewal, the hope of resilience, and the enduring wonder of life itself. The fate of this paradise rests not in distant hands, but in the paws, wings, and hooves of its true guardians, the animals themselves, forever shaping and safeguarding the land they call home. As daylight fades and shadows deepen across Peru's wild landscapes, a new cast of guardians emerges, creatures of the night, perfectly adapted to thrive beneath the moon and stars. In the dense rainforest, the symphony of diurnal life gives way to a chorus of chirps, clicks, and haunting calls. Here, the night belongs to the ocelot, with its dappled coat blending seamlessly into the patchwork of moonlight and shadow. This elusive feline moves silently through the undergrowth. Keen eyesight and acute hearing guide its every step, allowing it to stalk frogs, rodents, and birds with unmatched precision. Above the forest floor, the spectral tarsier leaps from branch to branch. Its enormous, unblinking eyes gather even the faintest glimmer of starlight, granting it the power to spot insects in complete darkness. The tarsier's delicate fingers grip slender twigs, while its powerful hind legs launch it effortlessly through the tangled canopy, a master of agility in the nocturnal world. In the open grasslands and Andean foothills, the pampas cat begins its nightly patrol. Its muted fur and low profile make it nearly invisible among the tall grasses. With patience and stealth, it hunts small mammals and birds, playing a vital role in controlling populations and maintaining ecological balance. Each movement is calculated, each pause a testament to its mastery of the twilight. Along the muddy banks of Amazonian rivers, the spectacled caiman glides silently through the water. Its eyes, adapted for low light, reflect the moon's glow as it scans for fish and amphibians. The caiman's ambush tactics and stealthy approach make it a formidable predator, shaping the aquatic food web with every hunt. High in the cloud forests, the Andean night monkey awakens. Its soft grey fur and large, round eyes are perfectly designed for life after dusk. These monkeys move in tight family groups, calling softly to one another as they forage for fruits, leaves, and insects. Their nightly activities disperse seeds across the forest, ensuring the next generation of trees will take root. Amid the darkness, the long-tongued bat hovers beside night-blooming flowers. Its slender snout and specialized tongue allow it to sip nectar while pollinating plants that depend on the cover of night to reproduce. Each visit transfers precious pollen, weaving the threads of life from flower to flower, ensuring that the rainforest tapestry continues to grow. In the mountain shadows, the Andean fox prowls, its sharp senses guiding it through rocky terrain in search of beetles, rodents, and berries. The fox's diverse diet and adaptability make it a keystone of the nocturnal ecosystem, linking the highlands to the valleys below. From the smallest leaf mimic katydid, its camouflage flawless against the dark foliage, to the luminous fireflies painting patterns above the riverbanks, the night reveals nature's ingenuity in every form. Bioluminescent fungi glow beneath rotting logs, providing light for insects and creating an ethereal landscape few ever see. In these hours of darkness, every sense is heightened, every adaptation crucial. The nocturnal wonders of Peru are not merely survivors of the night, they are engineers of their world, shaping the rhythms of life beneath the stars. Their silent movements, whispered calls, and delicate interactions maintain the balance of these wild places, ensuring that the cycle of life continues even when the world is bathed in shadows. As dawn approaches and the first rays of sunlight pierce the canopy, the nocturnal guardians retreat to their hidden sanctuaries. Their work is done, their mysteries lingering in the hush before morning. The wild heart of Peru never truly sleeps, it simply changes hands, from the creatures of the day to the marvels of the night, each playing their part in the eternal dance of life. Drifting high above the Andean slopes, shrouded in perpetual mist, lies a world few eyes have witnessed, the cloud forests of Peru. Here, moisture-laden air weaves through ancient moss-draped trees, and emerald ferns unfurl beneath a canopy that captures the clouds themselves. This is a kingdom of secrets where rare and elusive creatures have mastered the art of concealment. Among the twisted branches, the yellow-tailed woolly monkey moves with ghost-like grace. Once thought lost to time, its thick russet fur and striking golden tail blend seamlessly into the dappled light. These monkeys travel in tight-knit troops, communicating with soft whistles and chirps as they forage for tender leaves and ripe fruits. Their strong, prehensile tails serve as an extra limb, gripping branches in the swirling fog, while their careful movements ensure they remain hidden from prying eyes. Below, the shy spectacled bear, the only bear species in South America, pads softly through the undergrowth. Its distinctive facial markings, unique to each individual, help it vanish among the mossy rocks and shadowed hollows. The bear's diet is as varied as the forest itself: bromeliads, orchids, fruits, and the occasional insect. Its powerful claws rake through decaying logs in search of beetles, while its gentle snout plucks berries from thorny bushes. Adapted to solitude, the spectacled bear carves out a quiet existence, leaving only faint traces along muddy trails. Clinging to the dripping foliage, the marbled four-eyed frog emerges after the rain. With camouflaged skin mottled in earthy browns and greens, it remains nearly invisible to predators. Its namesake eyes, false spots on its back, confuse would-be attackers, buying precious moments to leap away. The frog's life is a delicate balance. It breathes through its skin, relying on the cloud forest's constant humidity to survive. In the tangled understory, the elusive Andean cock of the rock flashes a blaze of vibrant orange. Males gather at secretive leks, their courtship dances hidden within the gloom. Their brilliant plumage stands out against the muted palette of moss and fern, yet their careful selection of display sites, shadowed ledges and leafy bowers, keeps them concealed from all but the most patient observer. The females, drab and well camouflaged, watch from the shadows, choosing partners with the most dazzling displays. Tiny cloud forest hummingbirds zip between blooms, their iridescent feathers glimmering in the filtered light. The sword-billed hummingbird, with its impossibly long beak, feeds from tubular flowers unreachable by any other creature. Each sip of nectar pollinates rare orchids and bromeliads, perpetuating cycles of renewal in this misty realm. The forest floor teems with armored glass frogs, their translucent skin revealing beating hearts and organs, a living testament to nature's ingenuity. These frogs lay eggs on leaves overhanging streams, where hatching tadpoles drop safely into the water below, evading terrestrial predators. Above, the critically endangered white-bellied spider monkey swings through the highest branches, its limbs adapted for acrobatic leaps across yawning chasms. Their secretive habits and dwindling numbers make them a fleeting shadow in the fog, a symbol of the fragility and resilience woven into every layer of this ecosystem. Here, life clings to every surface, from the smallest moss spider spinning invisible webs to the cryptic Stenocercus lizard, camouflaged perfectly against lichen-covered bark. Each species has carved out a niche, evolving extraordinary adaptations to survive in the ever-shifting tapestry of mist and shadow. In the cloud forests of Peru, every leaf conceals a story, every branch harbors a secret. These rare and secretive inhabitants have thrived for millennia, hidden from the world, their survival strategies honed by the relentless challenges of their unique environment. As the clouds swirl and drift, the hidden life of the forest endures, silent, resilient, and forever mysterious. Beneath the emerald canopy and winding through the heart of Peru, rivers carve lifelines across the landscape, arteries of shimmering vitality that sustain a world both ancient and ever-changing. From the icy torrents of the high Andes to the vast meandering channels of the Amazon basin, these waterways foster an aquatic realm teeming with astonishing diversity. In the crystalline headwaters, where snowmelt tumbles over smooth stones, the Andean torrent duck dives and weaves with remarkable agility. Its webbed feet grip the slick riverbed, while its streamlined body slips through rapids in search of aquatic insects. Nearby, schools of silvery catfish, masters of camouflage, scoot along the gravel, their whiskers probing for hidden prey among the rocks. As the rivers descend, their waters warm and swell, nurturing lush ribbons of gallery forest along their banks. Here, the iconic Amazon River dolphin glides through tangled roots and submerged logs. Its pale pink hue and flexible neck allow it to navigate flooded forests, echolocating with sharp clicks as it hunts for fish and crustaceans. Sharing these waters, the armored peixe, the largest scaled freshwater fish in the world, rises to gulp air, its colossal form breaking the surface in a ripple of power. Feasting on smaller fish and fruit that drop from overhanging branches, the peixe is a living relic from a prehistoric past. Amphibians thrive in the mosaic of oxbow lakes, marshes, and floating meadows. The vibrantly coloured poison dart frog, cloaked in electric blues and fiery reds, perches on broad leaves above the water. Its skin carries potent toxins, a vivid warning to would-be predators. In quieter backwaters, the glassy-eyed aquatic Suriname toad lies motionless, blending perfectly with the muddy bottom. Its remarkable life cycle unfolds in secret, eggs embedded in the female's back, young toads emerging fully formed from honeycomb-like chambers. Beneath the surface, a kaleidoscope of fish flit among tangled roots and submerged branches, striped tetras, armored catfish, and the iridescent discus, their scales flashing with every movement. The electric eel, a master of the murky depths, glides silently through the water, generating powerful shocks to navigate and hunt. Its electric field is a sixth sense, painting the underwater world in pulses of energy. Along the riverbanks, the giant river otter patrols its territory, sleek and muscular, its playful calls echoing through the morning mist. Hunting in coordinated family groups, these apex predators chase after schools of fish, leaving swirling eddies in their wake. Overhead, the black-crowned night heron waits in stillness, its crimson eyes trained on the water, ready to strike at an unwary frog or fish. Even the river's margins harbour life. The bizarre Amazonian leaf fish, disguised as a drifting leaf, waits in ambush for unsuspecting prey. On floating mats of vegetation, the pygmy marmoset, smallest of all monkeys, darts between stems, snatching insects and sipping nectar, while dragonflies skim the surface, their wings scattering droplets of sunlight. These rivers are more than mere water. They are living corridors, connecting distant forests and grasslands, nourishing an intricate web of life. Here, every current, every eddy, every submerged root is a stage for survival and symbiosis. The aquatic ecosystems of Peru are a testament to adaptability and abundance, their secrets hidden beneath rippling surfaces and among tangled reeds. In the ever-flowing rivers of Peru, the pulse of life endures, resilient, vibrant, and endlessly renewed with each passing tide. In the dense tapestry of Peru's wild places, survival often hinges on the art of disappearing. Here, a legion of creatures has perfected the ancient craft of camouflage, vanishing into bark, leaf, and shadow, their existence known only to the keenest observer. On the moss-draped trunks of the cloud forest, the leaf-tailed gecko clings motionless. Its jagged silhouette and mottled skin mirror the lichen and moss, rendering it nearly invisible to predator and prey alike. With eyes that shimmer like dew, it waits for the subtle twitch of an insect's wing, blending so seamlessly into its surroundings that even a passing glance reveals nothing but bark and shadow. Nearby, the Amazonian horned frog nestles among the fallen leaves. Its knobby, angular body is cloaked in shades of brown and green, perfectly matching the forest floor. Only when it lunges, mouth agape, does its presence become known. An ambush predator whose disguise is its greatest weapon. Beneath the broad leaves of the understory, the walking-stick insect sways gently with the breeze. Its elongated body and twig-like legs mimic the stems and branches around it. Frozen in place, it is indistinguishable from the foliage, evading even the sharp-eyed birds that hunt above. In the dappled light of the lowland rainforest, the glass-wing butterfly flutters from flower to flower. Its transparent wings, edged with delicate brown, dissolve into the background, casting only the faintest shadow. With each beat, it evades detection, a ghost among blossoms. On the banks of tranquil streams, the mottled coloration of the Amazonian leaf fish creates the perfect illusion. Drifting among submerged leaves, it waits patiently, its outline blurred by the play of light and water. Unsuspecting prey draw near, oblivious to the predator in their midst. Among the roots and tangled vines, the eyelash viper coils in silent watchfulness. Its scales are flecked with patterns that echo the mottled sunlight filtering through the canopy. In yellow, green, or rust, it becomes one with the leaves, striking only when opportunity slithers close. Even in the high Andes, the Andean tinamou relies on cryptic plumage, its feathers patterned in earth tones that match the stony ground and dry grasses. When danger approaches, it crouches low, trusting its camouflage to shield it from view. These masters of disguise are shaped by evolution's relentless hand. For prey, camouflage is a shield, concealing them from watchful eyes. For predators, it is the cloak of the hunter, allowing them to close in unnoticed. In Peru's forests, rivers, and mountains, the art of hiding is a key to survival, refined over millennia. In a world where the visible and the hidden intertwine, these elusive creatures remind us the greatest wonders are often those we cannot see.